Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon. Welcome back. I'm excited to be here. So today is Monday. This is January 9th. So it's like, we're still in that fresh new year feel. So today I want to share with you guys the steps on an action plan to make $100,000 virtually wholesaling in 2023. Okay, so the idea behind this is being able to, I'm going to share with you a plan, and you can take the plan and make it a year-long plan, or you can condense it and make it a 6-month plan. For those who know, we started specifically with wholesaling mobile homes. We made a little over 100,000 in the first 6 months. So you can absolutely condense the time and make that 100,000 in 6 months, or make that $100,000 in a year. Okay, so I want to really share with you exactly what we did, but more so what we know through those experiences, what's working the best, how much of it you need to be doing so that you can achieve $100,000 or more in the next 6 to 12 months. Okay. And please excuse me if I cough. I have this weird cough going on. So I apologize about that in advance. So let's get into it. Okay. So if you want to make $100,000 in the next year or 6 months, however, we're going to kind of break it down both ways, right? Point is, you want to make $100,000 in 2023, virtually wholesaling, right? Period. Okay. So on average, these deals are roughly $5,000, right? Our assignment fees are about $5,000 per deal that we do for mobile homes. Okay. So that's 20 deals that you need to get done to make $100,000. Okay. So that needs to be up on your board, wherever your vision board is, right? We need to close 20 deals. Okay. In order to make your $100,000. Again, we can do this in 6 months. Okay. So if we're looking at trying to do this in 6 months, you're talking about doing 3 deals per month. Okay. 3 deals per month. If you want to extend this and for the whole year, then that's a deal and a half, right? So you can just basically up that to 2 deals per month. Okay. So if you want to do it in a year, 2 deals per month. If you want to do it in 6 months, 3 deals. Okay. So 1 extra deal in order to escalate you getting $100,000 in 6 months versus a year. Why not? Right. And of course, as you guys are tuning in, feel free to post any comments, any questions that you have, to make sure that you get all your questions answered regarding this action plan. All right. So if we break that down, right? So you say, okay, great. I need to do 3 deals per month in order for me to achieve $100,000 in the next 6 months. What does that look like in regards to leads, right? So the action plan is all about knowing your numbers, because the numbers really don't lie. And if you're just consistent with the numbers and implementing everything you need to do, like the number of things you need to do, you're going to succeed. Okay. So if you're trying to do 20 deals, right, that means you need to speak with 400 leads. Okay. And that's based off of every 20 leads converting to an actual deal. Okay. This is a very conservative number. All right. For us, traditionally, about every 10 people we speak with, we at least getting a deal, right? So you can really cut this in half to 200, but I want to set you up for success. Some of you are new, right? So you have to kind of get in that learning curve, kind of get over your fears, things of that nature. For us, when we started wholesaling mobile homes, we had already been wholesaling houses. We were very experienced with talking to people, very experienced with the wholesaling, like the actual process of wholesaling, right? There were a lot of different nuances, such as questions we need to ask and how to close the deals. But from the perspective of making calls, talking to people, asking questions, right? Building rapport and converting, we had that experience. So so I'm going to keep it at the conservative 20. So for every 20 leads you speak with, you will get a deal, right? That means that you need to speak with 400 people. So in the net 400 leads, okay? And the way that we kind of identify a lead is just somebody that has expressed that yes, they want to sell their mobile home. Okay? It doesn't matter as long as they're saying they are interested in selling their mobile home, then we consider them a lead. Now, once we get along in the conversation, we might realize that they want retail, right? And that's okay. And that's why it's 1 out of every 20. It's not every single one that you speak with you're going to convert. Okay? 1 out of 20. All right. And again, this is a very conservative number. So if you take this number and you actually implement it, I guarantee that you're going to make way more than $100,000, but we're gonna just keep it there, okay? So now you are you're talking to 400 leads for the year or for the 6 months, okay? Now, if we break that down, kind of like to have it broken down, if you're doing this for a year, that's 33 leads per month. So essentially, every day you need to be talking to one lead. Can you do that? Yes, you can. Every day you should have a conversation with one lead. Okay. If you're looking to do this in half that time in 6 months, it's 66 leads. Okay. So now 2 leads a day, essentially, you should be talking to. Okay. Having a conversation and making offers too. Okay. So this is not just about having a conversation, hi, and then moving on. Like you should be making offers to every single lead. All right. So now you have that. You want to make 100,000. If you want to do it in 6 months, I'm going to go with the 6 month. I'm going to really focus on the 6 months because I know that you can do it. We did it, and there's like multiple other students of ours that are doing it. So it's absolutely achievable. So you're looking at 3 deals per month. Okay. Talking to 66 leads per month. Okay. So we got that. We got that. Let me know if we got that. 3 deals a month, 66 leads per month. Okay. And the lead is somebody that said they want to sell their mobile home. Okay. So now let's go into talking about how to get to these people. All right. How to have a conversation with 66 people in a month. Okay. So the 3 main ways that work most effectively for us, I'm going to share with you, and I'm just going to share kind of some numbers behind it. Okay. So the first one is Facebook groups. Okay. So you can utilize Facebook groups to generate deals, generate leads. Okay. This was like one of our first leads I remember was from a Facebook group. Like we posted and she responded and we got her deal. We got her mobile home, I should say. We got that deal. Okay. So from this, you can expect about five leads, right? This is not the most you're not going to get your most. This is where you would get your least amount of leads from, but you're still getting leads. It's super easy, something that takes 5 minutes of your time, if that, per week, literally. Okay, so the thing about this plan is that it's very simple, and it's not very time consuming. Yeah, so Facebook groups. That's our Facebook groups. Okay. So you can expect, again, about 5 or so leads from that. Okay. Facebook Messenger. This is where now you're getting into like getting large lump sums of leads. Okay. With Facebook Messenger, you should expect to get about 20 to 25 leads per month. Okay. 20 to 25 leads per month. And the thing about it is, if you're doing this virtually, right, you do not have to um, be stuck in one market, right? So let's just say you choose Charlotte, right? You say, I'm going to be in Charlotte, it's where I live. It's not my market, but it's where I live. Okay. I'm going to be in Charlotte, North Carolina, right? Great. You can message all the people in Charlotte, but you can also do the same thing for the surrounding areas. Okay? So you should be doing enough messaging to where you are getting 20 to 25, you're having 20 to 25 conversations per month. Okay? 20 to 25 conversations per month with sellers. Now, the amazing thing about Facebook Messenger is that Facebook Marketplace is that these are sellers. You're literally reaching out to people who have their mobile homes listed for sale. This is not like you're wondering if they're for sale, you're calling to see if it's for sale, right? These are all people who have their hands raised saying that their mobile home is for sale. Okay, so this increases your chance of converting drastically because they're already for sale. Okay, we got to just talk about you know uh, repairs and get down to a price that makes sense. Okay, and last strategy is bandit signs. Okay, this is the most and for the Facebook messages. This should take you no more than about 15 minutes out of your day per day. Like this is an activity that you should be doing every single day without fail. Okay. But it takes like 15 minutes. Let's say 30 minutes, the max. Okay. Depending on how far out you are going. Excuse me. So, so that's 5 minutes Facebook groups per week. All right. That's 30 minutes a day, maybe on Facebook Messenger, and then bandit signs. So bandit signs is going to be your most time consuming method. Okay. This can take you know, it depends really, but around 4 hours to actually put out enough bandit signs to generate the amount of leads that you need. 4 hours per week. Okay. 4 to 5 hours per week. So all in all, you're spending, in addition, if you're doing the bandit signs plus the 30 minutes a day, for the messenger, okay, and the 5 minutes, you're looking at roughly, let's see, 30, 1, 2, 3. You're looking at about 8 hours. So you're looking at like one full workday, okay, to make $100,000. And again, this plan is based on trying to do this in 6 months versus a year. So you could, of course, extend this out, stretch it out, but we don't want to do that. We don't even want to have those kind of conversations in 2023. Okay. Now the bandit signs, you generally want to get 25 calls per month in order to achieve your goal, right? So you're getting about 25 calls per month. Now, the thing about the bandit sign calls is that these individuals are extremely motivated. Okay. They're extremely motivated. So it's not, even with the Facebook Messenger, although these people are already selling the house, right? Some of them are not going to be as motivated. Some of them are going to want top dollar, right? Some of their houses are in great condition. They're not going to want to consider a wholesale deal or selling at a discounted rate. The bandit sign calls, the calls from the bandit sign, these people are typically extremely motivated. Okay. To the point where like literally they will call and we'll get the deal right then and there. Um, we don't have to follow up as much, right, with those that we may have to on the Facebook Messenger. So yeah, just imagine somebody's driving and like they pull over to take a picture of your bandit sign, or they drive and they pass it, they turn around to go back and get the number. Like it just shows a level of motivation. Okay. So literally, this is how you can make $100,000. This is exactly how we made $100,000 in the first 6 months of wholesaling and doing this completely virtual. Now, if you are in doing this virtual, right, the idea of putting out your bandit signs, you would need a boots on the ground in the market that you select. Okay. So the difference between the the bandit signs and the Facebook Messenger, you can go wide, right? You can go wide. With the bandit signs, you got to go deep. You got to be very laser focused. Choose a specific city and just put all your signs in that city, right? And you can have a boots on the ground do this for you. We hired someone from Craigslist. We put an ad out, and we had specific criteria and specific training, as well as monitoring to make sure that the signs were getting placed, things of that nature. Okay. So you can do this virtually still. We paid about $500 a month for a sign placer. Okay. Or $20 an hour, essentially, for a sign placer to place out 50 signs per week for us. Okay. So that is how you can make $100,000 in the next 6 months without question, without fail. Again, these numbers don't lie. If you are consistent with this, you will achieve your target of $100,000. Okay. If you would like more details regarding like what to say in the Facebook Messenger, right? How to get them to call you, how to actually get them to open your, message up and respond and call you, right? What to say once they call you, have like a clear script on what to say, what questions are needed for mobile homes. Mobile homes is a very specific niche. You need to know very specific questions for somebody to know that you're serious, like know that you really know what you're talking about. If you don't ask certain questions, it's like obviously this person doesn't know, right? But also to get the right questions, so when you do get the deal and you post the deal, you have the right information that your buyers are going to be wanting. Okay, so if you want to know those questions to ask, the statements to make, how to make your offer in a way, present your offer in a way that gets accepted, right? So there's a different way to present an offer to someone who, maybe you guys are $1,000 or $2,000 off, right? So we have a presentation for that. But what if you guys are like $10,000, $15,000 off? We present our offer in a different way. So if you're looking for those type of details, again, what to say in the message, what to say when bandit sign calls come in, right? Because these people are so motivated, and how to do this virtually, like how to choose a market specifically for when you're placing bandit signs. You want to make sure that you're putting them in the hottest areas, how to determine the hottest areas, right? And exactly where to put them in that city, because you do not want to just put them anywhere. You're not just driving around and just placing them. There's very specific locations that we put them to get the most eyes on it. Not just the most eyes, but the most eyes of the target audience that you are looking to get. Okay. So you might think, let me just put it by, the mall, right? Everybody's going to the mall, but that's not the best place for your target audience. Okay, there's locations where we have found and know that they're going every single weekend, every single day, right? So you want to put your signs there so you can get the highest visibility from your target audience. Okay. Um, yeah, if you want to know those kind of things and kind of get in depth on that, tonight is our final virtual wholesaling boot camp, where you're going to learn and implement all of the strategies that I just talked about with you, that we implemented to make $100,000 in 6 months. So you're not just learning, but you're actually going to implement them. I'm gonna show you, tell you, and then I'm going to give you time to do it. Okay. So this is an action oriented boot camp to get you up and started. So if you're brand new, brand spanking new, and you're trying to figure this thing out, this is the perfect opportunity for you to get in the game. Okay. And start taking action to actually be able to achieve this. Okay. So you're going to start getting seller leads on day one. That means tonight. So if you're ready to start getting leads tonight, okay, then you want to join. Today is the final day. It starts tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You just head over to the website. It's in the description, wholesalingbizacademy.com/everything. And in that, you are going to get a bunch of amazing bonuses, from contracts to courses to scripts to books, all types of amazing things. So you'll be fully equipped to succeed in 2023. Okay. So if you want to join, of course, head over to the site and get registered. We start tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's a 3-day boot camp. Okay. So tonight, Tuesday, and Wednesday night, get you rocking and rolling. All right, guys. So that is your plan for 2023 in order to make $100,000. Again, in order to do that breakdown, you need to close 20 deals. That means you need to close 3 deals a month, okay, for the next 6 months. You need 400 leads if you're converting every 20 leads to a deal, okay? That means you need 66 leads a month. All right, we're going to do this by Facebook groups, Facebook Messenger, and bandit signs. Okay, if you want more details, join tonight and let's get it done. All right, talk to you guys. Wishing you the best of luck, all prosperity, love, happiness for 2023. Talk to you guys soon.